Hello. I think now we have covered everything that we need to know in order to understand the evaluation process, and let's just dive in. So, how the evaluation works? It is basically we take test image data and we pass the images and the labels for that image, and we basically trying to see if our model are able to predict it correctly by comparing to the real labels. And looking at our model, that's how it would be on using TensorFlow, but we are gonna see and understand under the hood how the evaluation is done by looking at our vanilla version. So the evaluation process is basically 3 steps. So the first one, we get the input and target and use the input to trying to predict using our model, and then we get the prediction, and we next step we compare if that prediction was correct by looking at the target that was given. And why I use argmax here is because, as I explained in the last lesson about how the data it is outputted from our model. It is a vector of probabilities, and you take the highest confidence and get the index, and we just compare with the target, which is also a vector, which you call hot encoded vector. If it is correct, we return 1, if not 0, and we just count the total of correct prediction, and then we get the average of it by taking the total divided by the length of inputs, right? And then when you go back, we just multiply by 100 to make it percentage, and we use this data, the result of it, to plot on our chart. And it is as simple as that. So I think there is not much to cover on here. One thing that I mentioned on the previous lesson, and worth to mention again, it is that the evaluation process, it is using different data instead of those that it's used for training. So as you can see, training and evaluation are used different data. And that's basically it. That's cover the whole process of training and evaluate our model. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the journey, and this is basically it about artificial neural net from scratch.